I told you that Chuck Schumer is getting pretty cocky on the illegal issue. He's convinced he can pass an amnesty for 30 million illegal aliens by Labor Day. Here he is at Georgetown yakking about it.
When the president asks me whether Congress can pass comprehensive immigration reform this Congress, I will smile and say, Mr. President, yes, we can. I will tell him that all of the fundamental building blocks are in place to pass comprehensive reform this season, and even possibly, this session rather, and even possibly later this year.
Later this year? Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Schumer has in store for you. And, of course, who is the first group he attacks? Certain unnamed commentators. Listen to him put down the loyal opposition as though we are disloyal because we don't agree with his giving away America.
All the polling that I have seen, when you ask the American people, do you prefer a comprehensive solution to simply just deporting everybody, or to no amnesty or some other kind of slogan? And at least I have found that sort of the white heat that sunk the last bill that Senators Kennedy and McCain both courageously tried to put together, it's still there. And there certainly will be commentators and others who try to gin it up. But it's not as intense. And the intensity for actually solving the problem is much greater.
Commentators, huh? I wonder who he could be talking about. And then he continues to perpetrate the big lie about illegals just coming here for jobs. What about all the murders? What about the drug dealing? What about the free medical care? What about the free legal care? What about the fact that 1/3 of all illegal aliens? What, 1/3? No, my friend. 1/3 of all prisoners in our jails are here illegally. 30% came here not to work, but to commit crimes, Chuck. Shame on you.
I will tell you that the employers sanction parts of the bill which are the most important to stopping the flows of future illegal immigration. Because despite what some might say, oh, the illegal immigrants are coming here for benefits, they're not. They're coming for jobs.
That's a lie, Schumer. They do come here for the benefits, and why should they get our jobs when there aren't enough to go around as it is? Now, wait a minute. We have a job meltdown in America, and this liar from Brooklyn says they're not coming here for benefits, they're coming for jobs? Schumer, you're a liar, and let me tell you something. Everybody knows it. You're not going to get away with this, Schumer. You may call me any name you want. You may say that commentators are going to try to gin up anger against it. You are a fool if you think that this is going to get through without a fight. You're wrong, Schumer. Everybody knows that the jobs that they had are gone, and that American workers are displaced. There are no jobs at the lower end. And they do come here for the freebies. In fact, Schumer, most Americans know that 1/3 of all prisoners in America are illegal aliens. Now, if they've all come here for jobs, Chuck, how come they wind up in the slammer? It's because, what, they can't get any more benefits, so they join a gang and they shoot people, and if we only gave them more, they wouldn't join a gang? I've heard that liberal claptrap my whole life. I don't believe a word of it. 1-800-449-8255, michaelsavage.com. So anyone who doesn't agree with Obama is an enemy of America. So in other words, we should have a Stalin, where there's a one-party system. KNEW, Jerry, you're on the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Savage, actually, it's Jay from San Francisco, and some things, once again, I agree with you on some things I don't agree with you on. No, everyone shouldn't agree with Obama. I didn't agree with Bush. But the key is if you want, as Rush Limbaugh said, if you want Obama to fail, then you obviously want the country to fail. Now,
whoa. First of all, I'm not here to defend or attack Rush Limbaugh. He put his foot in his mouth with that one. You can't accuse me of having said that, can you?
Say it again, sir?
You can't accuse me of having said I want Obama to fail, can you?
No, I don't believe I've heard you say that, but I'd like to make one point.
No, I never said that. But the fact of the matter is he's failing because he's a far-left radical. So we don't need to help him fail. This man is a radical left-wing president. He was the most radical senator in U.S. history. You're telling me he's ruling from the center?
Okay, sir. First of all, I think you have to give him the full term of 4 years to determine whether he's a failure or not.
If I let this man pass what he wants to pass personally, as a talk show host and said nothing for 4 years, there wouldn't be a country and I wouldn't have a talk show. He would eliminate free speech. You know that and I know that. So let's not be naive about this, Jay.
Sir, I would just like to comment on the stimulus money, if I may.
So you're moving all over the map. Now, you're moving on to the next topic now that you solved the other two. Stimulus money, go ahead, please.
Sir, you have states like South Carolina and Texas who are turning down Obama's stimulus money. These states need that stimulus money to balance their budget, to keep teachers on
why are they turning down the money, Jay? It's because the money doesn't come without strings attached. Is that correct?
Why? Let me tell you why.
No. Let me tell you something. You're talking fast, but you're not listening. Why would a state turn down money that it so desperately needs?
Sir.
It is because it comes with strings attached. It makes the state more dependent upon Uncle Sam, meaning Uncle Obama, and it makes the state less independent. Don't you understand that?
What? Hello?
All right, take a walk. I've had enough of you. I don't care how many times you say, sir, don't call my show again. You lower the IQ of the show. End of story. What? The minute I say something already, you try the game of what? Do me a favor, play some music. It's Thursday. I'm looking at ads for fat loss.
They call me the wanderer.
I just lost 185 pounds of talker fat in one button press. What's that picture of Obama looking at the girl's butt on drugs? Did you see that picture yet? Thank God, actually. I feel better. He's standing there at the G8 summit, and he's taking a look at a girl going by right there. I got to tell you, whoever got this picture, this is good. This is good. It allays, let us say, at least in one area I can relate to the guy, you know. And Sarkozy's known as being a hound himself. Look at him smirking there. 1-800-449-8255. Wake up and fly right. So Schumer wants amnesty for 30 million illegal aliens. Obama releases the enemy. Did you hear about that one? Oh, you didn't make it to your local newspaper? You didn't hear about the 5 Iranian terrorists who were trying to kill U.S. troops who were captured by our men in Iraq in 07, kept since 07. BBC reporting that 5 Iranian murderers held by the U.S. military in Iraq have just been released because of Barack Hussein Obama. I suppose he will be getting an Iranian prize for a hero of the Soviet Revolution. Play some music. Well, Pelosi did something right first time in her political career. She killed the controversial Michael Jackson resolution. That is right. The genius Sheila Jackson Lee, the genius congressperson from Texas, tried to pass a resolution honoring Michael Jackson, pedophile, and Pelosi shut the door on it. Pelosi said that the honor would raise contrary views about the pop star's life. You hear this? A resolution sponsored by the genius Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, D. Texas, tried to turn... Uh-oh, my electricity just went out. Am I still on the air? Okay, all my electricity went out of this. It just came back on, great. Welcome back to the Savage Nation. So Pelosi does the right thing. She says, a resolution, I think, would open up the contrary views, too, that are not necessary at this time to be expressed in association with a resolution whose purpose is quite different. I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't think she does either, but whoever pulls the strings told her to kill it. Unbowed, Sheila Jackson Lee said she will seek support from colleagues who thanked her when she introduced the Michael Jackson memorial measure, blah, blah, blah. And she said, on this floor we elevate people, and doing that we have to work to tell your story. Duh. When members of the Congressional Black Caucus held a moment of silence in the House after Michael Jackson, pervert, died, you got to be joking. This is the Savage Nation. Be here or be nowhere.
Eloquent in their own way.
Armstrong and Getty. Weekday morning 6 to 10. Talk 910 KNEW.
country was watching the media circus that was the Jackson Memorial burial, the House of Representatives passed a massive energy tax bill known as the Waxman-Markey cap-and-trade climate legislation. How many of the members of Congress read this 1,500-page bill before it was rushed through so they can go on to their 4th of July holiday? Joining us now from the Heritage Institute is Ben Lieberman, who says the bill was sold under false pretenses.
Thanks, Michael. Well, the 1,500-page cap-and-trade climate bill known as Waxman-Markey passed by a narrow margin on June 26 in the House of Representatives. There were 300 pages added to the bill in the wee hours of the morning on the day it was voted on, so virtually every member of Congress who voted for this bill had no idea what was in there, and probably for good reason, because this is a massive energy tax, a massive attempt at economic central planning that's going to backfire and hurt the economy greatly. And as this bill moves on to the Senate, we can only hope that there'll be a closer look